Kylian Mbappé is leaving PSG. Let's talk about it. Kylian Mbappé is an excellent player. He's been at the top level for the past 7 or 8 years. Even when he was back at Monaco, he was tearing up the Champions League and scoring past legends like Gigi Buffon. He also brought back the World Cup to France in 2018, the first time in 20 years. Now there's no debate whether Kylian Mbappé is a good player. Of course he is. He's world class. He's won a World Cup at 18, being a pivotal reason as to why France won it that year. But he does have a few things off the pitch which are a bit undesirable if you are the manager of a big football club like Real Madrid. Now it seems inevitable that Kylian Mbappé will now join Real Madrid for the 2024-2025 season. I'm recording this on the day he released his goodbye video to the PSG fans. Now historically we know that PSG fans don't take too kindly to when they feel like players are taking advantage of their club. This may be different as Kylian Mbappé is a Frenchman, but we'll see how they receive him on Sunday for his last home game. Now as a Madridista, how do I feel about Kylian Mbappé joining my club next season? Personally, I'm happy because we get that superstar name. The last one we had was Cristiano, now you can say Jude and Vinny. Vinny has taken the mantle very well. I mean, he's been performing every season, especially in the latter stages against Manchester City last year. Although we lost, he scored a banger at the Bernabeu. The year before that, he was pivotal against the likes of Liverpool, scoring the only goal in the Champions League final. But how will Vinny and Kylian Mbappé and Rodrigo and Jude Bellingham and Camavinga and Tchouaméni and Kroos and all the great players of Real Madrid fit in together? In my opinion, Carlo Ancelotti has a very difficult job on his hands. Personally, after this season, I don't think you can drop Kroos, because many people were saying, oh, it's okay, we'll drop Kroos, we'll play a double pivot of Tchouaméni and Camavinga, Jude in the 10, Mbappé at striker, Vinny to the left, Rodrigo on the right. And that sounds good, but after this season, there is no dropping Don Antonio Kroos. And even if that were to happen, is Kylian really the best version of himself up top? I think he's better on the left. However, I also think Vinny is better on the left than he is. So, if I'm Ancelotti, am I going to disrupt Vinny, who has been consistently performing for us in the top stages of the Champions League on the left wing? Probably not. So, it'll be interesting to see what Carlo does. We're also rumored to sign Alphonso Davies. The young French center back Lenny Yoro, he looks good from Lille. He looks like a top talent. Reminds me of Varane when he was young, playing for Lens. Could be a nice replacement for either Alaba or Rudiger. Militao's still quite young, he's in his prime, so we don't have to worry about him. Just hope that he doesn't keep getting injured. It's looking good. We will have to sort out that right back spot eventually. Carva, of course, right now, he's been excellent, but he is getting older. Vasquez is older than him, surprisingly enough. So we're going to be needing to look for a new right back eventually. Goalkeeper, we're set. Lunin, young, excellent. I mean, he's the reason why we got past City. Courtois, I don't even need to talk about Courtois. He's incredible. He won us the 2021-2022 against Liverpool. He won us that Champions League campaign. So, I mean, it's looking good. It's looking very good. And then whenever Ancelotti wants to step down, we got our old player, Xabi Alonso, who's about to go unbeaten the whole season with Bayer Leverkusen. I don't think people really understand how insane that is. An unbeaten treble with Bayer Leverkusen is incredible. I mean, if it's Manchester City, Bayern Munich, okay, like, it's impressive, but it's not that impressive. But this is Bayer Leverkusen. They've never won the Bundesliga before this season. And Xabi Alonso, who has very little management experience, came from Real Sociedad B team as manager. Went straight to Leverkusen, and now he's doing this. It's incredible. So when Carlo decides it's time to go, we got him waiting for us. I mean, as a Madridista, the future looks incredible. I'm really excited. Could be scary. Not for us, but for the other teams. Kylian Mbappé, Endrick, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., Brahim Diaz, Joselu, which we should sign him after that semi-final performance. It's crazy to think that he's still a lone player. Jude Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Kroos, Modric might stay another year. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. I mean, as a Madridista, these next few years, they're exciting. If everything goes well, I just hope that Kylian doesn't somehow mess up the apple cart. If he does, I'm going to be really upset. But he's that good of a player that I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I think he'll play striker. I mean, it's the best team in the history of sport. If you cannot play striker and kind of put your ego to the side a little bit for Real Madrid, then bro, I don't know what we're talking about here. But if things go well, we could see our first treble. I've been waiting to see that. Every year we win either Champions League or La Liga, or Champions League and La Liga. We can never win Copa del Rey, La Liga, Champions League. We can never get that treble. I'm always being told, oh, that Barcelona team, they won the treble, Pep Guardiola at the helm, they had that midfield trio, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, blah, 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 blah. Yes, they were a great team, but when we get that treble, there's going to be no debate. That's the only thing that they have on us. We have way more Champions Leagues, way more La Ligas, we have more trophies, we have a much richer history, but we don't have that treble to our name. If we can get that, I don't want to hear any Barca fans chatting to me. I'll definitely keep you guys posted if there's any more Real Madrid news. I also play football, so if you want other content like real life football tips and training and drills, and also follow my journey as an aspiring professional footballer, please subscribe.